What up to the podverse and everybody sleeping in the cloud? Welcome to the Black Log, where we talk black about TV, film, music. Sometimes we digress and have conversations, or just drink hot coffee or hot tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name is Ron. The gentleman on the other side of the camera, depending on what platform you're watching, right or left, his name is Ryan. He's my brother, fellow Purple Knight, fellow Bison. Just all around good black man. How about that? Say hello, Ryan.
Perhaps.
Whoa.
What up? What's happening?
What?
What's happening?
He went perhaps. Hold on. I ain't gonna touch that. I'm not even gonna touch that. Yeah, man. I have to say before we start, I just watched this documentary on HBO Max, if you have access to it, or HBO Max, the streaming service. Questlove's documentary on Earth, Wind, and Fire. And
I'm gonna check that out.
It's quite interesting. You get to see at a point you kind of think it's about Maurice. They talk a lot about Maurice White, but it was Maurice White's vision. But you hear, very interesting about what he wanted, and I think it's
go into Philip Bailey's solo career with his
They did.
What was the song where he was a track star?
Easy Lover, man.
No, the track star when he was a track star. I know. Is that what it?
What was the other song? You know what? In even though that is the song we know, he talked about Easy Lover being, it was like a great, it was a big pop
because that was with Phil Collins.
I know. It's called I Know.
Yeah.
It was called I Know.
9-5. The kid's a star. You got to see the video.
And our audience is doing this. What we know.
Look up Philip Bailey. I know. Look at that video.
Yeah, they go into that, and how about this? They are. I'm not gonna say unrelenting. It's very fair, if that's a good word for it. It is fair to Mr. White for good or for bad, and he came from humble beginnings, to say the least. Humble beginnings. Out of Memphis, Tennessee. I always thought he was out of Chicago. Man. So, there's that.
If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, comment. And if you're on any of the podcast platforms, specifically Apple, RSS, or Spotify, please give us a 5-star rating. If you don't like what you see or hear, leave that 5-star rating. Actually, you won't see it on the podcast platforms. But if you don't like what you hear, leave that 5-star, and we promise to do better next week. And you can find a lot more clips on IG, TT, and FB. And shout out to Tiffany Customs Creations. Hey man, it's getting closer to training camp in a couple of months. So if you need something made about your favorite team, maybe Tiffany Customs Creations, or maybe they'll give you a shirt that kind of just has the city on it, just to hook you up with the colors.
They made this shirt for me. They did. Everything hurts. They did.
No, they did. Find out etiffanycreations.com
for all your apparel needs. Here at the Black Law, we don't only entertain, we educate. And today, I have a word. It's called hornswoggle. The black word log of the day is hornswoggle. Spelled HORNSWOGGLE. It's a verb. Hornswoggle. To trick or to deceive one. Myron knew he was hornswoggled when he discovered the marijuana he bought was only oregano. He was hornswoggled. Take it into your life. Educate the people out there.
Yeah.
Hey, so there you have it. What's up?
Yeah. Next episode.
Hey, we're doing a different world. Episode 10, and guess what? It's a holiday show.
Christmas episode in the summer. Yep, our brief summary. Our brief summary is brought to you by Brevity. If you didn't have it, we'd be here all day.
It's Christmas time, man. Whitley is that evil old biddy. The 3 ghosts are coming for that ass tonight. How about that? So, we start.
This episode was just not.
What? This episode was not what? Come on. It is classic sitcom ghosts, the 3 ghosts, Christmas past, Christmas present.
Didn't age well.
It may yeah, I think you're looking at it. It's kind of cliche because it had been done so much.
Aged well?
I enjoy it.
Did you think it aged well? I didn't ask you if you enjoyed it. I asked you if it aged well.
Man, it just...
Hey, that was the 80s thing. That was the 80s thing.
It was, man.
They were right. It was 89, so they were still pushing the envelope. Not pushing the envelope in a bad way, but pushing the envelope on these old ideas. They stopped going to Hawaii.
That wasn't the old idea then. It is now. But back then, it was like, oh, my God.
89, it was getting old. Like going to Hawaii had already been old.
You know what?
I think the Jeffersons were the last to go to Hawaii.
My wife and kids.
Oh,
my wife and kids. My wife and kids went to Hawaii.
I forgot about that.
But it really wasn't bad.
Wait a minute. Didn't Blackish go to Hawaii? Or go somewhere?
You gonna make me
didn't
go back?
They go somewhere?
No, they didn't.
They did? Okay.
Blackish went to Hawaii.
Did they go somewhere? They went somewhere tropical, didn't they? Maybe they didn't. I don't know.
Man, if I can just get the show on the air, I want to do
My wife
Hawaii.
and kid, I wouldn't mind doing a show in Hawaii because
I want to do a Hawaii episode just to let everybody know you can do a funny episode of television.
I just want to do it for the free vacation to Hawaii. Nothing more, nothing less. I could care less about what happens.
Is this? Oh, my creative friend. It's about to. No, I just want a free trip to
It's about the hookup.
Oahu. I just want the hookup. I heard that. We start off in Whitley and Kim's room. Kim and Jalise are singing their hearts out as Freddie strings popcorn, but they're singing "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
Oh yeah, this was Debbie Allen. This was Debbie Allen trying to hook up Kim and Jalisa on musical contracts under their real government names.
You think so? I think
they were. Yeah. She let him turn it out a little bit. They didn't really turn it out, but she let him turn it out. Jalisa kind of turned it out. Kim.
You hear that, Boo-Bo? He said she didn't turn it out. She let him turn it out.
They did okay. I mean, it wasn't. I'm not trying to say they were bad, man. It was all right.
You know what? They were good, and I thought it was funny how
Freddie.
You know what?
1989, it was excellent. How about that?
Freddie tried to jump in there, and she said something. She started saying, "Oi, the marrows," and it was fun. Yeah. Whatever she did, it was hilarious. Probably not. What I did wasn't funny, but what Freddie did was funny in the episode. At that moment, Hurricane Whitley comes in, upset. She's been out in Christmas traffic, complaining about this person, that person. Somebody bumped her in line. Some kid had their lollipop stuck to her fur coat, which, I'm gonna lie, I would be kind of hot about that.
Yeah, I'd be. Yeah,
your kid got
his, especially if your fur expensive,
any clothes you got a.
You remember that fur mama had?
Yeah,
remember that fur mama had?
You had to get armed guards to take that thing out. You had to get armed guards to take that. Man, your daddy did not. He said, "Hey." I'm surprised he didn't call Brinks trucks to watch us. Hey, be
As
careful with
you
that.
said fur, I just thought about it. That fur mama had.
Man, let me tell you, boy, your dad said, hey,
I used to
watch
go to.
that.
I remember I used to go to the back room. I just be like,
Boy, if your father would have caught you doing that, he said, what the hell is wrong with you? How much money I pay for this?
I was just in their closet like this.
Oh, God. She is groaning and groaning and then suddenly finds the moment to say, oh, yes, and Merry Christmas to you, Kim, and hands her a gift. Freddie starts to talk about, I'm sorry I haven't given you all your gifts yet because I've adopted whales in all your names. I remember when those gifts first came around, people said, you just did,
Right, right.
just say you didn't want to buy me something. Just say you didn't want to give me something.
Sometimes, bruh, you know, friends, they just whack, bruh. Sometimes you just got
Friends,
whack friends, bruh.
how many of us have them?
But then again, it's not like like you and I, we didn't grow up with friends who, you know, we didn't give each other Christmas gifts.
No,
Merry
no.
Christmas, bruh.
Merry Christmas. That's how it is right there.
I get a piece of turkey wing, bruh.
Merry Christmas. There go your Christmas gift. Now get out my plate. There go your Christmas gift. Now get out my plate.
Some of y'all got some
Jaleesa,
gravy?
don't. Jaleesa mentions the tree trimming party later, and Whitley declares, "I'm not going to that." Kim tries to intrigue her by saying, "You know, Dwayne will be there." Oh, Whitley acting like she don't care, but she
She
cares.
knows she wants some. She knows she wants some Dwayne.
She wants some of Dwayne.
And Dwayne still wants to knock that Denise gunk off his body because he just got dissed about a month ago. He's still trying to get
He
that off
said,
him.
knock the Denise gunk off his body. Damn. At that moment, Whitley mother's called. Marion Gilbert calls, talking about Christmas. I guess they go to France or the south of France every Christmas. And Whitley says that she doesn't want to go to the south of France this Christmas. Whitley asks her mother to stay home, and Marion's like, nah. Marion's like, nah.
Hey, you did something earlier. That's how you covered your mouth. Digression. That's how you covered your mouth because you might have something in your mouth, right? Do you think that is something that is fairly new to, you know, like people, like when we were younger, you had something in your mouth, you might do something, but you're not. Do you think that's fairly new?
I think, I guess, maybe, I kind of see maybe what you're saying. I mean, with time, you know, evolution, you know, I may have evolved. Maybe I was just a, you know,
I just saw that ass. I just
I
saw
think,
that ass.
I think we've evolved. I think we evolve as humans. So yeah, I think it might be fairly new in the past 20, I don't know, 20 years.
Back to the show.
I do not remember people doing that. So I can't say. I ain't gonna lie. I can't remember.
Look at this. I mean, that's a normal thing for everybody. Like,
yeah.
and eventually you start doing it too because you're like, oh, I don't want to be out of it.
I remember it with food. I remember food. I understand that, you know. But like I say, Whitley mama is like, baby, I'm going to the south of France. Mama, I'm not going. And Whitley mama is like, okay.
Man, Willie mama ain't shit. Man.
Merry Christmas. You have a lovely Christmas, Whitley. I hope you have a lovely
Bruh,
Christmas.
Willie moms, bruh.
We can see that Whitley is hurt right now by this. She is totally hurt by this. She is in her feelings.
She should be.
And Freddie is mentions that she won't be there because her parents are going to a Assad commercial and they're going to celebrate Christmas on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And so
I was trying to follow I was trying to follow Freddie with that Christmas, St. Patrick's. Like I was
It
trying to
was very
follow it.
weird. It was very weird. It was
Nah,
very weird.
it was just bad.
It's just bad. Uh, and Freddie suggests that Whitley, she's a kindred spirit, or maybe they're just. I don't. Let me see. Are they kindred spirits, or are they just both shit out of luck? Maybe that's what Freddie sees. We both shit out of luck. we're both not loved by our parents.
Basically,
maybe you and I can kick it.
Freddie's loved by her parents. It's just that Freddie's parents say, "Hey, we gonna do this in March."
Man, her parents are no better. To me, I think her parents are no better than Whitley, than Mary and Gilbert.
Why?
Just to say we going to a side conference. We going to a dirt conference during Christmas, and we're going to celebrate it in February. Come on.
That's true.
We're going
That's
to a
true.
dirt conference.
That's true.
And when she says that Whitley gets nasty,
I'm trying to figure out how Freddie is gonna be there by himself. I know at Howard during Christmas, that's when the dorms close.
Oh, for sure. This real shit.
I don't know any college that does not close their dorms during Christmas.
Wait, don't they? No.
Do they have
don't.
something for international students?
There's something. I think there is something. I don't recall. I think people that. How about this? I do believe people were there in Cook. I think in Cook Hall. Like we had the soccer. Half the soccer team was international, and they wasn't going home. You know what I mean? So,
Man,
I
bro,
think it was an unwritten
how
rule.
lonely it would have been in Drew Hall, bro?
You'd be like this.
You know how lonely it would have been in Drew Hall, bro?
You've been looking up the halls. Pinocchio.
Bruh, walking up Georgia Avenue to Howard China, bruh, get Mama San, bruh, get some a 4-piece chicken wing and mambo sauce for Christmas. Oh my goodness. That's like that time where our parents were like, "Hey, why don't we go to Disney World for Thanksgiving?"
Man,
And everything was good until Thanksgiving Day.
I was just talking to Ron Smith about that today. I said for some reason we spent Thanksgiving in Disney. Mom and Dad got something like super deal.
I mean,
like
I know
half
you
off.
know what it was. It was cheap. Yeah, it was cheap. And it was like, man, let's do something different. Everything was good, especially with our parents, until that Thursday when we were sitting in that lonely ass restaurant with the game and that small TV up top.
That was Larry Holmes beating Jerry Cooney's ass. That's what I was talking about. We were watching Larry Holmes beat Jerry Cooney. I remember that.
Nah, the Lions game was on. I'm sure it was. It was somewhere.
The game was on, but Larry Holmes was beating Jerry Cooney's ass.
And bruh, I think it was at that point where I was like, "They got any gumbo?" And your dad was like, "No, boy, ain't got no gumbo." And then I said, "What you think? What you think?" And then I said, "What you think Grandma and them doing?" Boy, that's when he was like, man, he wanted to give me some.
I spent all this damn money.
Hey, Disney World Thanksgiving was all good until Thanksgiving Day.
Well,
I don't even remember coming home, bruh. We had to have driven. Or did we fly?
Would you? Fly. Hell
Never
no,
mind.
you're flying.
Never mind.
Fly. Pack some sandwiches in that car, in that Cutlass, baby. Can we buy? You can't buy nothing. They ain't sandwich.
Ever told you that time your parents made me go see E.T.?
Really?
Oh, wait a minute. So
Made you see E.T.?
E.T. at first. I wanted to see E.T., okay? So in the beginning, I wanted to see the movie E.T. Digression. E.T. stands for extraterrestrial, people. I wanted to see E.T. You said You said to explain the
Yes.
stuff, bro. So I'm explaining it. So I wanted to see it, and everything was all good until it was. I think it was a Saturday, bro. I was outside playing, and I think Mama was like, Ryan, like, come on, it's time to go home. And I came home. I was like, what? It's like, we gonna see E.T. I'm like, I don't want to see E.T. no more. I said, I just want to stay outside and play. She said, boy, this damn popcorn we pop, you better get your ass in that car.
Do you know? I told some people at work when I was on. I said we were talking about ET, and they were talking about ET around the room, and I was like, I never seen ET. And everybody looked at me like this. I said, well, why haven't you ever seen it? I said,
You didn't
well,
miss, you miss nothing.
my
You miss nothing.
my whole thing
I
was,
watched that movie and look, I sat in that movie and I remember thinking like, man, I can't believe I missed street football for this.
man, I'm gonna tell you, it was the look that everybody gave me. I felt like I really was un-American because I had never seen ET, and they said you had, and all these years you never tried to watch it, and I said, well, no, and they're like, why? I said because when ET came out, they had kids
Strong
that were
J.
they
Strong
had
J.
kids
Good for
like
you.
my age,
Good
right?
for you.
And I said they were kids like my age, and they
E.T.
found they found
E.T.
this thing in the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
one of the kids might have been your age.
But that
Yeah,
one whole thing was
you're
they
right.
found this thing in the neighborhood. And I was like, we were living in Pontchartrain Park at the time, and I remember walking to
No, we
baseball
weren't.
practice all the time. Huh?
Not for E.T. No, we weren't.
We weren't? Either
No.
way.
I don't remember Pontchartrain Park. Remember.
Okay. How
We were
about
on
this?
7431.
Maybe we were. All I know is I just didn't believe that anybody
I
would
know
take
we
something
were
that ugly.
because they made me go.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
It was
I
awful.
got
It
that
was
incorrect.
awful. You know it was
I
awful.
just
Oh, you know when he got. Dude, you should have seen when he got sick, bruh. Oh my
stop.
gosh, bruh.
I don't really want to talk.
That
I
shit
just
would
don't
scare
understand.
kids these days, bruh.
I just didn't think anybody would. You know what? I don't think black people would pick that thing up and brought it to this house. I just don't. I don't. I think we'd be, no offense, but I think we'd have beat the hell out of it. I'm not gonna lie. That's scary. That thing looks scary to me. Like I don't get it. I never got it.
I would have
And maybe
rolled
Spielberg, if
out.
I ever meet
Y'all
him,
can
he can
stay
explain
there
it to me.
and beat everything.
I just
Y'all can sit there and touch that thing. I ain't
that's
touching that thing.
that little thing was nasty, man. Like, and then the whole Reese's Pieces, I
It
didn't
was.
get that.
It
I
was.
didn't. It was just nasty. Like, why would you want this in your house?
Why didn't he want M&Ms?
Really? It was bizarre.
I really just confused you. You really got stuck. You were like, M&Ms.
It did. It's just weird, man. But look, back to what we were saying. I know we really digressed on that. I don't
Yeah.
get ET.
Movie sucked.
But Freddie, man, Freddie's feelings are hurt. And she walks out, and Kim checks Whitley and says, "Girl, you gonna be just like your mama." And Whitley's like, "Ain't nothing wrong with my mama, and I ain't like her." I think that's funny how she said, "Ain't nothing wrong with her, but I ain't like her."
That's exact Kim told you, you're going to be just like your mom.
And Whitley ends up looking in the mirror, and she gets scared because she see a reflection of her mama talking to her. Kim leaves to follow Freddie. Later in Whitley and Kim's room, Whitley is in bed in what some women would call a no sex nightgown, but you can't tell that to a guy. You can't tell that to a guy. It's made of flannel or whatever, and she is awakened by her mother, Marion, who is not really her mother at this moment. She is the harbinger to tell her of the 3 ghosts that shall visit her on this evening. And after she tells her, Mr. Gaines appears. He is the ghost of Christmas past. And he arrives and he tells Whitley to hop on his back. And I've always wondered about this moment because Mr.
I
Gaines flies and he says,
hated this
"Get on
part.
my back," and he does this. This shit makes me
I I
laugh
I
every
I
time.
I hated that part.
He says, "Get on my back."
I just this I can't fool with it, bro.
Ah, I love that dude. He's like, and Whitley gets on. Like they
Oh
go,
yeah, she was holding on like for dear life.
oh my God. And they finally land, I guess. Is he a ghost of Christmas past or is he an
They land,
angel?
yeah,
I don't,
no, it was Goes to Christmas Past. They landed
yeah.
at Whitley's old house when she was younger.
Whitley's old house. And it's Christmas morning, and we see the Gilberts many, many years ago. You can tell that Whitley, the person, has just been curated by Marion Gilbert. Whitley
Oh yeah,
was curated. She wasn't raised. She was curated. Uh,
that's a
and
very good way to describe it.
they, the dad wants to take a
Didn't they give that
picture
little
of
girl like a gold watch?
gave her a gold watch for Christmas. Gave her a gold watch. And
What?
Mr. Gang,
What? A 5-year-old?
why,
What was the
Mr.
5-year-old?
Gaines saying, why
What
the hell
is
you
the
give a gold
5-year-old?
watch to a 5-year-old? Don't make no damn, which is true. It doesn't. It makes no sense. But the biggest kick I got of that scene was the dad says, let's pose a picture. And he says, say cheese. And Marion does this. Fromage. I said, shit. That's like saying, say cheese. Gouda. Gouda.
I'd have gone with cheddar. Cheddar.
Cheddar. Smoked cheddar. Cheddar. She said fromage. And Whitley fell right in place with her.
Nacho.
Nacho. Nacho. He said
Hey, hey, digression. You know where you can find some of the best nachos, bruh? Snowball stands in New Orleans, bruh. Snowball stands in New Orleans and nachos, bruh.
chips. It's very hard. Chips and that. You know, I think you have a nostalgia for that. Them chips and that
When they
canned
get soggy,
cheese.
when they get soggy,
Man, nachos in New Orleans is just chips. And it just somebody just take a
cheese
handful of jalapenos and just like
and soggy, bruh. You get soggy, bruh. Man,
ain't no sour cream, ain't no meat.
my bad.
It's just chips, hot cheese, and somebody take a handful of jalapenos. That's all.
Yep, I'll take it.
Mr. Gaines says, we must go. He said, we got someplace else. He said, the night ain't over. You got 2 more visitors coming. Hop on. And he does. Whitley hops on and that flying shit got me.
I cannot tell you how much I hated that, bruh.
That flying shit. We come back to Whitley and Kim's room. Whitley is startled awake to find Walter dressed in what I say mid 19th century Christmas clothes, and he's eating on a turkey leg. He's gnawing on the turkey leg, and he's doing what I call something of a rich, like trying to do a Richard Pryor Mudbone voice, and he is the ghost of Christmas present.
Hey, do you think somebody told him, "Hey, man, you do a good mud bone," and he just went with it?
I think he did, man, and it just didn't
Hey,
translate.
you know, all it takes is somebody to hype you up. Hey, you do a good mud bone.
A good hype man. A good hype man. Go ahead on. Go ahead. Man. Oh. Why? But the good person just to wind you up to make a fool of yourself. He is eating on this turkey, and he's like, we got places to go. I'm the ghost of Christmas present. And Whitley, he says, let's go. And he takes her hand and he tries to morph through the door, but he bumps into it. And it's like he said, it's been a while. So he tries it again and they morph through. They land at Gilbert Hall. Honestly, they should have just opened the door because they were just going downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It was just,
Yeah.
You could have just opened the door and gone downstairs. The tree trimming party is taking place. Whitley is acting like she isn't missing a thing. Oh, I don't really care. Mr. Gaines is trying to get Colonel Taylor to come over to the house for Christmas, and he not just
They make Hillman just a bit like. Don't get me wrong, HBCUs, we are family. We ain't that much of family.
I don't
we
see
ain't
me spending
trimming trees at dormitories.
I'm not trimming trees with the manager of the Punch Out. I don't see that happening because that's what
you want to know. What people? You want to know what students are doing around Christmas? Try to pack their clothes and get the hell out of there.
To get the hell out. That's what they're doing. They're packing to get the hell out. Plain and simple. Freddie says that she's still talking about her parents aren't celebrating until St. Patrick's Day. And Dwayne says, hey, yo, you can stay I'm up here till Christmas Eve. Crash at my place. I'll sleep on the sofa. And that's when Walter gets in there. I'm sorry, the Ghost of Christmas Present, because that's how all great romances start. Friendship.
Yeah. Yep. Dwayne, hey, if Whitley was there, could have got a couple of smooches.
Could have.
But
what was real funny that because Kim breaks out mistletoe and hangs it over Freddie and Dwayne. Dwayne yanks Freddie down and tongues her. And nobody really says much about that. Like, they go, ooh. But I'm like, if something.
Did he go that hard?
Yes.
Was it pure? I gotta look at it again.
He pulls her down into his lap and then goes down and kisses her.
I remember that part. I didn't remember the deep.
Okay.
Tongue lashing that you're talking about.
But for those two characters, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating.
Oh yeah,
for those two characters, it was a little bit much but I understand. At that moment in time, the real actors, Kadeem and Cree, were dating. They were dating at that time, so I think they sometimes kind of forgot who they were, because I've seen them in other scenes where they were dating, and they were just like I said, you know what, y'all two not supposed to be doing. y'all really not supposed to be doing.
Were they interacting with each other? Yeah, yes. The interactions, yeah.
You know what? As a matter of fact, it was the episode, we talked about this, when they came back from summer, and they were at the pit, and Dwayne saw, and it was like, you ain't supposed to be like that. You running up on her like that's your woman and stuff. A little bit, little extra.
A little too huggy, huh?
A little huggy. But like I said, Whitley is kind of upset. It's like, she's like, then I'm sorry. All of a sudden, Mr. Gaines is at the piano. Again, the manager of the Punch Out is at a piano at the tree trimming party, talking about let's do the 12 days of Christmas, and they go through the Hillman days of Christmas. I'm gonna say they only go through 5 days, but it's like one MC Hammer CD.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, that was the one part I enjoyed.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me one MC Hammer CD.
I don't know why, bro, but I enjoyed that part. There was nothing much else that I enjoyed out the episode, but I enjoyed that part for whatever reason.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me you know
what I think it was? I think it was Ron. I think it was Ron and Dwayne. Every time they did their part, they looked at each other like they were confused, and then they said the same. They were like, "Ah, yeah." Like, I can't even. You have to
kisses.
Watch it again.
It's like this 3 French kisses.
Yeah.
And Colonel Taylor, full flunking freshman. You know what? Why do you enjoy flunking somebody?
Why you always got to be so damn negative, man?
I know. Why you got to be negative?
Why you got to be so damn negative, man?
But it was
always trying to flunk somebody.
But it was perfect when Mr. Gaines said, 5 onion rings. He sounded like Cephas and Reese.
How about this for Colonel Taylor? Colonel Taylor, if 80% of your students can't pass, maybe it's you.
I'm not going to say, but in 1983, 1984, a trigonometry class with one Carl Bluen, they split our class in half our senior year. That's just how many people failed this class. They split it's like, you know what? Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's you.
Bruh,
uh,
I just remember, bruh. I remember seeing you, bruh. My boy, bruh. Mr. Blewett had his hand down on his overhead projector, and you know he was doing his thing, and we just looking up there, bruh, and you just see a light flash on the board, and everybody's like, bruh, he took a picture. He took a picture of Mr. Blewett. He took a picture of Mr. Blewett, and you know, Blewett, he just goes straight for the gut.
That's why you
That's
failed
why
my
he failed my
class.
class, not son.
That's why you failed my class. Like, man, like
Bruh, he always went for the. He just went straight for the body, bruh. Like, ooh, I got
that's why
that
you failed
kidney
my
right
class.
there. I'm about to give you a nice kidney punch. That's why you failing my class, not son.
That's why you
Why
got
can't it
35
just
on.
be? Why?
That's why you got 35 on the quiz. He said that before. He said that's why you got 35 on the
Yeah,
quiz. I'm just glad it wasn't me. He did that too, bro. Oh my god. But back to the story. They continue on, and Whitley wants to stay because she
you should be
sees
proud of
Dwayne.
yourself.
Huh?
You should be proud of yourself. You ever heard that one? You should be
No,
proud of yourself.
no, I don't. That's horrible. They continue on, and Whitley
Yeah.
wants to stay, but she says, it goes to the Christmas present, says, "No, oh no, you gotta go." Walter says, we got to get out of here," and she tries to take him out, and he says, "Why don't you just open the door?" It was funny to me when Whitley said, "Why don't you just open the door? It's so much easier." And he uses some magic, and the doors open, and they leave, and they appear at Ron and Dwayne and Ron's apartment. And we find Freddie trimming a sad little wine bottle, Christmas tree. Freddie, you drank a whole bottle of wine? You drunk? Are you drunk, Freddie? You're drunk. I mean, it's peanut sad. It's peanuts level sad what she got going on here. Like to be by herself like that. And Whitney says, "Well, I hope someone will invite her to dinner." And Walter says, "Nope." She fired up 2 turkey dogs today, which was quite progressive back then. Turkey dogs are quite common now, but back then, turkey dogs were the new thing on the scene.
When he said turkey dogs, I was like, that's interesting.
Ain't no turkey dogs. Walter brings up that this Christmas will change Freddie's life forever. And Walter leaves, and he leaves an ominous person just standing there in what basically looks like the Grim Reaper. And the Grim Reaper grabs her and takes her. And we go to a home, and we realize that we enter this futuristic home, and it is the Wayne home, because Dwayne enters in what looks like the clothes from Logan's Run. He's supposed to be it's supposed to be 2015. Being that it's 2026 and we dress like this, it's like ain't much change.
I'm about to say,
ain't much change.
They really thought that they really thought that we were gonna be running around like the Jetsons about this time.
Yeah, it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen that way. They enter and they're having a Christmas dinner, and his kids come in, and all of them have flip shades on just like Dwayne, but all of them have this strange little red hair no one's noticing.
Freddie-ish hair.
This Freddie-ish hair. And you keep hearing about Mrs. Wayne when Ron comes in, your wonderful wife, this, that, and the other. And Whitley is sitting there thinking that, it's me. It's me. It's me. Mm-hmm. And the ghost pulls off his hood, and it's Jaleesa like, "Girl, do you not get this? Are you blind? Do you not see what I see?
Are you stupid?"
What's that song Heavy D had? You can't see what I can't see.
No, that wasn't.
That wasn't Heavy D?
What's that?
Yeah.
Was that Heavy D?
You can't see what I can see. Yeah.
And Flavor, You're
Flavor
blind,
was on.
baby. Blind to the
Yeah,
facts.
yes. But it
It
was
took
Heavy
us.
D son.
That
That
was
was Heavy
Heavy
D.
D?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the song. Dang,
Yeah.
you pulled the song out on that one, boy. I ain't thought of that song in years, bruh. Bruh, if you would have never said it, I promise you, I would have died not thinking of that song again, bruh.
That was a joint, man. That joint. That was a
I
man.
remember that. You can't see what I can't see. You're
You
blind,
blind,
baby.
baby. You blind.
Wow.
uh,
Bruh. I promise you, bruh. I would have been buried dead before
Damn.
I'd have thought of that song again,
I
bruh.
am I am so glad I brought that up to you.
I'm about to go look that up.
The scene was kind of over top. It was a little bit. When Walter comes in and he's congratulating Dwayne on being head of the new math department, and he is the president of Hillman. Walter and everybody's talking like, "Well, welcome." Like you drop a few octaves and that makes you more. It makes you more serious. We're so glad to have you here. Dwayne's walking around with a pipe like that makes it more serious. But Whitley is still thinking it's her, and then Freddie walks in.
Mm-hmm.
Whitley is shook.
Yeah.
Whitley is shook. She wished she were dead. And Jaleesa says, I was at your funeral. It was pretty nice. Dwayne was there too. She said, ironically, you say that I was at your funeral. And then Jaleesa gives her resume. Yes, I'm CEO of such and such at that moment in time. But yeah, I was there. Dwayne and a smattering of other people, but not many.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, but she mentioned TT, the dog. TT, the dog, was there. And she even brings up, he said, you had a rough time. You were even at a fat farm, girl. You was at a fat farm for a hot second.
Yeah.
Whitley wakes up, and we go to Kim and Whitley's room, and Whitley enters with the Christmas spirit. Kim awakens to find the room has been decorated. Kim denies decorating the room. Whitley admits she did it. Kim is baffled AF. And Whitley bounces out like Scrooge running through the streets. Hello.
I tell you one thing. It's amazing. It's amazing what a bad dream will get your ass up to do.
Yeah, it will. Bad dream. Lord knows I have them. Whitley descends the stairs about to leave when she sees her mama, Marion Gilbert, at the Christmas tree. Whitley's
Yeah,
like,
mama showed up, man. Mama actually showed that she's a good mama, man.
She said, what's up? Mama says that she wants to stay home with her daughter. And Whitley says that she was coming to friends and she was bringing a friend. And it's like, well, no, the three of us will hang out. And then he said, well, who's your friend? And then Freddie bumbles down the stairs. He's like, it's not her, is it? Yes, it is. And then Marion, as nice as Marion is, she says, she shows her ass and says, you know what? Instead of south of France, we're going to go to Maine. To a secluded cabin so no one can see us. I'm like,
man, Whitley mama ain't shit, man.
She came in and she had a beautiful moment, and then she just undercut it with that. That's like, God damn, Marion Gilbert.
I'm tripping off the fact that, Whitley just pulled up and said, I'm bringing a friend to France.
Yeah, they got money. I mean, Whitley does drive a Benz. She be driving like
Whitley
doesn't have.
True.
She don't have no money problems till a year later when our old man cut her off. Old man said, "Look,
yeah, that's true. That's true."
Whitley. This is
what did her father do?
Judge. Father was a judge.
I can't remember.
And if he's a judge, before that he was probably an attorney. He's probably a corporate attorney making a lot of money. Yeah. And that's our show. The happiness, Christmas lives in us all, Let me state, the Black Log is sponsored by the Black Log is sponsored by Fade to Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, so put life in your loved one's death at Fade to Black Funeral Homes with t-shirt printing, tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved one's fade to black. Most HBCU thing, I'm telling you, I just say non-applicable because this is a Christmas. It's just Christmas.
Yeah,
That's all.
I had non-applicable too. Yeah.
Least
Yep.
likely thing,
Highly. Oh yeah, least likely.
me partying, as I think stated before,
You
me
asking
partying
me?
with the, no, I'm saying me partying with the manager from the Punch Out at a tree trimming party right before Christmas holidays.
Oh,
My goal is New
I
Orleans.
said.
New Orleans.
I said. Just getting invited to France on a whim.
Yeah, that don't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might win. You win.
Not at an HBCU.
You win.
I'm not
And
saying you don't have richer kids at HBCUs, but I am saying you're not
yeah,
getting invited to France.
you're not. You're not. Yeah, it's not like that. You uh hip hop song. I have I Am the
Hip hop
Grinch.
R&B song.
No. I got a hip hop. I got I Am the Grinch by Tyler the Creator from the Grinch soundtrack. And let me tell you something, man. He did work on that, bro. You need to go check out I Am the Grinch in Whoville. He did some work on that soundtrack. I Am the Grinch. Oh, it's cool. It's a cool song, but you don't like the Grinch as is. I don't understand
I
that.
don't like the Grinch, and I don't like the Grinch, and I'm not the biggest fan of like present day entertainers. So
You know what? I understand that.
not all, but you know,
I understand, but
that's
when I
on
hear
me though.
stuff,
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm the one who's stuck in the 80s and 90s and a little bit of the 2000s.
I think if you hear things, you'll be like, and don't know. This is the type of
They
thing that
got
can
some
sneak
things
up
that
on.
they got some things that I hear and I'm like, oh, that's on point. Like I have definitely heard some songs that I've you know went ahead and found, and I'm like, okay, I could dig this, but I got to hear them. I'm not looking for them. But my uh, Christmas song, my song needed for this episode was actually "Little Christmas Tree" by the Jackson 5. You know that song, right? It's actually a pretty sad song.
I
It's kind of a.
I sadly don't. I don't know this song, and I
I thought you would have
had
known
it.
that.
The Jackson
Yeah,
Five
bruh.
Christmas tree Christmas album from the Jackson Five Christmas album. What was the name of it?
I, I can't remember if it was. It's called Little Christmas Tree. It's sad, bro. It's actually pretty sad, bro. And the reason that I thought of Freddie being not being able to go anywhere really for Christmas,
Wow.
and yeah, this part of the show is gonna be pretty down. So I heard this song probably for the first time probably 15 years ago, maybe.
I have
Oh, bro, I remember it was
never.
Christmas, and for whatever reason, on Christmas Day, and I had already heard the song. For whatever reason, I wanted to go to the store because for whatever reason I thought like Kroger was open, the store, Kroger, grocery store, and I left out and I was listening to it, bruh. And as I'm listening to it, I pull up to this homeless dude in the street, and I hand, and usually I'm the person I'm a person who goes to the store and I buy groceries and I just hand it to people. I keep them in my car and hand them to
Hmm.
homeless people. But this time I just happened to be coming back, bro, and I gave the dude whatever money I had, and bro, I just drove off, bro. I kind of pulled to the side, bro. I just bawled, bro. It was a combination of the Little Christmas Tree and looking at this homeless person, bro. And I was just bawling, bro. Like,
I'm not laughing.
yeah, bro.
That was really like
I mean,
wow.
you can laugh. You can laugh. It's fine with me. I don't care. But I just bawled, bro. And
I gotta
then,
hear this. I gotta hear this song.
and then I wiped my face. Yeah, then I wiped my face, bro. And I went home
I just
and
think I know
celebrated
every.
Christmas.
I just think I know every. I had the Jackson Five Christmas album, and I just don't understand why I don't know this song. Or maybe you have the wrong title, but I'm gonna go search.
I'm sure it's called Little Christmas Tree. Hello? I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. Hello? There you go. There you go. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah.
It's recording.
It still shows that it's recording, bro. I'm looking at it.
Okay. It made it sound like it stopped recording. And wow, I'm gonna look up the little Christmas tree. I'm gonna look up the little Christmas tree. Who was your oh no, it's me, my HBC alum.
Yeah.
I had
Oh.
Morehouse alum Samuel Jackson playing the security guard Lucky, who kept the cigarette smoking security guard Lucky, who is at the Christmas party. He going around. You want a little sip? Cause he got a he got a bottle or something. I got a little Christmas cheer. What's happening? Oh motherfucker, what you talking about? You too good? You too good? You too good? You too good to drink with Lucky? What's going on? What up, Walter? Oh Walter. Now you don't know, huh?
Please note, this is the Netflix version of Different World. This is not NBC.
I'm just saying, Walter. You know what? Oh, you wasn't drinking with me at the card game the other night. Now you fronting in front of these kids now. All that bullshit. That's what I got. Samuel Jackson, Morehouse alone.
Netflix version.
Yes.
Mine was HU grad Debbie Allen, who walks up to Whitley and says, "Honey child, you better stop fooling around or you're gonna lose your man." That's it. She just leaves. And walks off.
When did she say that? While she's in the dream?
No, it's right before.
Oh, okay. It was like, damn, she showed up in her dream? Who are you? Girl, I'm the ghost of such and such's friend. That's who the hell I am.
You know what? I changed it. Actually, she wasn't a dream. So I put her in a dream.
You hear that, boo-bo? She just changed it. I got an HBCU story.
What about what ifs?
Ooh, did I have a what if? I had. Oh, Dwayne gets snowed in on Christmas Eve. Whitley has her moment of revelation. She hears that Freddie is at Dwayne. She knows she eventually has to leave his place. So she goes over to invite Freddie to find Dwayne's ass out and Freddie's legs reaching for the sky.
Damn. So
it's too late.
So damn, you forgot. You forgot that you had that long ass what if?
I forgot. I did. I forgot.
I mean, you went from oh no, did I, to a whole story.
I forgot.
He was like, oh, did I have a what if? Then he was like, well, what if Freddie and Dwayne and blah 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 and Whitley came and blah 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 and then the ass out and then My what if was just basically what if Freddie and Dwayne really happened. That's all.
You're gonna call it crazy. I got HBCUs. I had this happen to me. And it was
What?
probably because of the alcohol. The whole Christmas pass. I had that happen to me.
You too damn drunk.
I probably was. I'm telling you, it was the semester before my my thesis. And I had been going back and forth with Dr. Elnagar, this Egyptian. That man made me angry, man. That dude made me angry, man. And I turned in my project for the semester, and and at that moment in time, I was what the kids would say today. I was not a good hang. I was not. I was not a good hang, and I ended up going. You know how they be like, you be the last around. It be like some people still around and some people gone. And I ended up going to a party at the clubhouse with a dude from Louisiana, played football, came in with me as a freshman named Marty Moss. And he used to call me, "What up, Roddy? My Louisiana homeboy."
He is not from New Orleans.
He is not. And he was drinking I don't know what he was drinking. And some homemade drink he had made as a part. Me and his homeboy not his homeboy, but I think his roommate or whatever. And we went hanging out, and they dropped me off at Cook Hall that night. And I had a dream. I feel like I was visited by Jamel Holloway, this black girl named Amy. Jamel Holloway was a quarterback for OU, Oklahoma.
Huh?
His black girl, because they all black girls named Amy who I dated. She used to go to Tulane. And Ernest Morial.
The mayor? The former mayor? It's me, Dutch.
I attested to the alcohol. You know what I mean? I attested to the alcohol.
Yeah, definitely the alcohol. It was definitely the alcohol.
I'm just glad. I'd rather have that dream than go blind. Because like I say, it was some homemade shit. So,
I have no nostalgia. What was your best Christmas? Best Christmas?
Best Christmas?
Best Christmas you ever had?
First Christmas in the new house. I woke up.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Pontchartrain Park? Or
No, first Christmas in the last house.
the East?
Yeah, in the East. And I remember waking up. It was because, I don't know if it was the best Christmas. It was the most comfortable Christmas for me. Because I just woke up and I just opened all my presents. And I was like, and I didn't think nothing was wrong. I don't know, for some reason this year I didn't think nothing was wrong with it. He's like, "Ron, did you open all your presents?" Well, yeah, I didn't want to wake nobody up. Look at me. I said I didn't want to wake nobody up. So I just went along with it.
Best Christmas I ever had was either 82 or 83. All that I know is that there was this box and your father brought it out to that big old TV just sitting on the ground. And I'm like, what is this thing? And he goes to the back of the TV and he does a little hooking up and he puts this thing in, this cartridge in, this brown machine, and presses on from the off button to on. And I just looked at it and I said, my Lord, you mean we can have video games at the house? It was Pac-Man. I said, you have got to be kidding me. I was like, are you serious? M-Network football? I do recall that you beat me 53-0.
Ooh.
It's okay.
I see that.
I remember that.
I remember.
I just remember M-Network football because you used to run, and then when you run, you don't run, you don't make a touchdown. You run and you come to the other side of the screen, and you keep on running, and you come back to the other side of the screen, and you do that you cycle that around about 5 or 6 times, and it says, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. I was amazed, bro. In fact, and that was the same year that like Thriller, the Thriller video came out, and Billie Jean. Oh, bro, it was just a fantastic holiday, bro. It was.
Well, when was Nintendo? Bro. All I know is
Nintendo. We always got our stuff late because you told me that we got Atari like 4 or 5 years after we got it, I know that I got Nintendo probably about 4 or 5 years after, because when I first went to your parents about Nintendo, your daddy and your mom was like, "Boy, you ain't got all them damn video
We
games.
got
You better go in there and play.
we
You
got
better go in there and
everything.
play a damn Atari."
We got everything late. It was, who do we got cable
Bro,
TV late?
at that point in time, bro, they were selling Atari games for like $5, bro.
I remember. We got cable. We didn't have cable. I was asking Jeff Gates. Say, man, so what does this Thriller look like? Tell me about it.
No, Thriller came on Friday Night Videos.
Yeah, but when it was like being on the hour, like MTV until because we didn't get it for a minute. We didn't
I
get cable.
think we might have had cable by the time Thriller came out.
Really? Okay, I
I
don't.
think so.
I just remember having to get play by play on what cable was. So what is this cable?
And you got BET, bruh. BET was literally Video Soul, Video Soul,
Yep.
Video Soul,
Hi,
News,
I'm not.
Video Soul,
I'm Donnie Simpson.
Video Soul, and then
We got the
a
new
little.
one.
Oh, they would have. We got a sports break. Southern will be playing Grambling this year.
They
in
always play them.
And right after that news break, Video Soul, Video Soul.
And here's the new one from the SOS band. I enjoyed this show. It was a Christmas show, but I enjoyed it. So don't talk bad about it. Don't talk bad about it. I enjoyed it. And
It was
you
cool
enjoyed it.
hanging out with you, man.
Damn, it was just cool. That's you put the. He said it was just cool hanging out. That
That's
said
cool, man.
that said so much and so little about that shit, this episode. You need to stop, bro. He said it was just good hanging out with you, man. It's so
Nice, bro.
man. Season
Nice,
3,
man.
different world, banging, knocking it out the park like Barry Bonds. It has been.
Hey, we
So,
got some other things coming up though. We rolling right now because a different world. This season 3 is kind of rolling, but we do have some other things that we've been tossing around. A little stuff with some Michael Jackson, a little stuff with maybe no.
a surprise.
Okay, cool.
No, a surprise. Again, I enjoyed this. Until next episode. Peace.